We have seen a lot of James Gunn when it comes to the promotion for Superman. He's at basically every one of these big interviews. I think I've heard more stuff from him than from Superman himself at this point with all the interviews and things. Not that we haven't seen David Corenswet. We have. We had a big extended interview that he sat down for as well. But it's been heavy on the James Gunn. And there's a lot of attention on this entire thing for obvious reasons, right? It's Superman, a character that's been around almost a century, a character that there's always so many eyes on, and everybody has their feeling of what the iteration that you should see on screen, and does that match up, and is it good? Well, as we're approaching the release of Superman, which comes out next week, obviously we've seen some things in the media. We've seen some things on social media. We've seen some backlash from time to time. I didn't think I was going to be seeing this headline, and I know this got talked about a little bit yesterday, but we have to talk about it today because there's more to the story. Netizens call for Superman boycott. James Gunn's racist India comments under fire ahead of DC revival.
Ooh, he upset the Indians.
Did you see this? This is hilarious. Listen to this. So in the interview, he's getting talked to about Superman and the idea of Superman responding to online criticism in the movie and how that connects to James Gunn's reality, because of course James Gunn has to put himself into it. James Gunn says there's some people that he just shouldn't really care what they think.
And obviously you're active online. We've seen what you've had to deal with.
That's right. A couple little things
here and there. Was any of that infusing in here cathartic for you, or why did you want to incorporate Superman's responses that he has towards online criticism?
Well, obviously I relate. Obviously I relate to that. I do tune out most of social media, but every once in a while there'll be somebody who will say something. It's always the weirdest stuff. It's never what you expect. Some weird thing. And I go, God, that guy, I'm going to, and then I go, I think I might be getting upset about something a 12-year-old in India is saying. You know what I mean? I'm like, let it go. But
so James Gunn basically says, look, I argue with these people all the time. And then I realize, well, it's just some 12-year-old Indian kid. Why should I give a shit about what he says? Now, I hear that and I kind of chuckle. To me, that I'm not a huge fan of James Gunn, obviously, but to me, what he's saying is, I'm arguing with some kid halfway around the world. I'm getting mad over something. I'm wasting my time on halfway around the world. Or maybe he's saying a bot in India. Maybe he's making another thing. However, when you're promoting a movie to the entire world, when you're promoting a movie and you've decided to make it about a global Superman, who always was, but he still represented the American way. But you removed that. You wanted to be the human way, so you could appeal to everybody in the world. And you basically say, I'm arguing with some 12-year-old. Why do I care what a 12-year-old Indian fuck has to say about Superman? Why should I care? And he got blasted, dude.
So that's a racist comment?
Yes, there's comments everywhere calling him a racist. They're saying, wow, James Gunn, showing his true colors. A racist. Like, a lot of attention to this over the past 48 hours. I don't think it's a racist comment. I just think it's an offhand comment. I think it's a joke to call what he said racist. Nevertheless, I think James Gunn felt like he needed to do a little bit of damage control, Jay. Because,
of course,
about a day after this completely blew up and it was getting a lot of attention, all of a sudden, James Gunn appears on an Indian YouTube channel. And I'm just going to play the first 20, 25 seconds, and then we're going to play another little clip from this. Apparently, James Gunn loves India. I don't know if you know this, Jay. He loves India. He loves Indian films. He loves Indian fans. He loves India, just so you know.
How much he means to the people of India, because he really is somebody who looks out for everyone.
Bollywood films. I mean, I feel like we drew inspiration from the color and the movement.
Bollywood films and Eastern cinema in general is the most important thing to me. So that's really where I take my inspiration for Superman. It's from Bollywood movies.
Of course.
Here's another extended clip of him glazing Indians.
Yeah, well, I mean, first of all, I am incredibly grateful for the Indian fans. And I talk to you guys all the time online. And there's so many of you, obviously, and so many fans.
Yeah, there's obviously so many. All you dumb 12-year-old Indians up in my comments. I don't give a shit about what you say. There's so many of you.
as a Superman who loves Superman, and he means so much to them. And that isn't lost on me when I'm making this movie about how much he means to the people of India, because he really is somebody who looks out for everyone. He cares. Yeah.
Bro, the damage the story is funny as fuck to me.
Yeah, that is like crazy.
It's not a racist comment. Get out of here with that. I don't care about that.
Bollywood.
but now to go so bro, to go so overboard to now be like, oh, by the way, everything about Superman was inspired by Bollywood films.
Yeah.
That's where I take my inspiration from Superman. I love the Indians so much. Like, bro, what are we doing here? What are we doing?
I wonder how many times he's gonna say that till the backlash is over. Like, is that what they're gonna say? I wonder how many Bollywood films he could name. Where he got the okay, I got it, Ryan. Hold on. I got it right here. All right. I hope this doesn't get claimed, but I found the inspiration from Bollywood for James Gunn's Superman. Look at that. Right there, man. Look at that. That's what's going on here. Now we know what's going to be in the film. Man, just one quick Google search and off. Look, he sends that guy in a helicopter spin with his strength. I love it. Spider-Man is in the film. What the freak, man?
What is Spider-Man? What is Spider-Woman doing?
They doing a dance-off, bro. It's a dance-off, man. Just
that
like
actually,
in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, that actually could he could be telling the truth. Better stop playing it though. We might get claimed. Who knows?
I know. That's why I didn't play the music, because it's pretty funny.
But the comment's a nothing burger. But it is.
Yes.
It's a dumb thing to say offhand. Look, I make offhand comments all the time that are completely out of pocket and over the line or whatever. But I'm not promoting a $300 million movie with a $200 million marketing budget to the entire world, right? I think it's a dumb thing to say to get caught up in. It's way overblown, the reaction to it, but this is where we are. And this is what happens when James Gunn not only decides that he is going to be front and center for this entire marketing campaign, and he fights with a bunch of fans. He's fought for fans for years. He's argued with them. He's shit on them, stuff like that on Instagram, on Threads, on Twitter, everywhere. And now he says something like this right before the movie's supposed to release.
Yep. You're not the only one calling out damage control. I see other people are saying the same thing. So seeing the same thing. So he obviously watches what's going on online all the time. You know, obviously, like, still make sure that he's being praised online, I guess. So kind of wild.
Just a little bit. But James Gunn, I don't know if you heard, but he loves India. He loves Bollywood. That's what Superman is all about.
Can't wait. I hope he took inspiration from the film that we just shown, because that would make the perfect Superman film.